Hey guys, it's Monet with Tick Life, and today I am doing a walkthrough of the black and white planner. I've already showed you guys the Marble Elegance, and this one is called the black and white planner. As you can see, when you download it and import it into your note-taking app, this is the first page that you will see. I'm going to go ahead and take mine out of edit mode. So this is the cover. You know, the Marble Elegance has more of a feminine touch. This one is very much so modern and unisex, and that was my goal, to create something again that would satisfy and help teachers of any sex and any grade level. So a major difference that you might tell as well, this one has rings, the other one did not. So when I touch it, like the other one, this one does have functional tabs. So I can either use the tabs, or I can swipe with my finger, or you can always go up to the 4 squares and you can see every page, and you can travel through the planner that way as well. So even though the planner is called the black and white planner, the tabs are very much so colorful. As you can see, I did a rainbow theme just to stay away from like a certain color. I didn't want to limit it with a color theme per se, so I used all the colors, and I think it looks friendly. I think it looks professional, and it is very well organized. So when you open the planner, the first page you see is a teacher information sheet. So you have the basic information about the school. Then you have it break down a little bit more about your grade level, your work email, classroom number, and then in case of emergency. On this side, you have the school directory. So all the tabs are functional. You have the front button that will take you to this page. This is the home page. This is just the cover page in a sense. But whenever you press front, it will take you to this page. You then have class info, calendar, checklist, and notes. On this side, you see the calendar months, and on the left side, you see your passwords. And I could tap, and it takes me to the passwords. And since this one is preset, meaning it is created in the sense of you don't have to add anything. All you're doing is you're purchasing it, you're putting it in your note taker, and you're using it right away. Versus with the Marble Elegance, you really do customize that to your style and preference. So I did add 3 password sheets. So again, once you get it, it's already ready to be used. And with the contact log, you have this page, and you have this page as well with the information on both pages instead of just one. So let's say as the year goes on, you need more of these. You would just go to the square. You would select the page. Select the page, and then you could copy, and then you could paste it as the year goes on, so that you can continue to document your parent contact for the year. Very simple. The next section is the class info. You have your class roster. I know for me, next year I am teaching 5th and 6th grade English and social studies. So what I would do is I would put 5th grade on one sheet, and then I would have another one, and I would put my 6th grade class roster, and I can have that information here. Now you see the tabs have changed. When I was in the first section, you could see the months. They were easily accessible. Now, as I am in the class info tab, you see that my tabs on the right have changed. I like this feature. It's like the little things. I really do notice little things. And so I wanted the tabs to move almost as if you were turning the page, right? And so the tabs don't just stay over here. As you're using them, they actually move along with you. So I like that. In your class info section, you have your class roster, birthday, dismissal, and student information. These sheets are already in. This would be where you would put the class birthdays. I do not have it in this planner where you have this layout without the title at the top. That is a feature that is only in the Marble Elegance planner. You have the afternoon dismissal, and you do have 2 boxes down here that are empty, so that if there is a different form of transportation at your school, or if you need more boxes, you can go ahead, buses, excuse me, if you need more buses, you could put those in there as well. And then you have the student information sheet, and I believe I put in 2 extra. So you have this format. And again, if you're teaching multiple classes, you could always label the sheet, copy paste, and make as many as you need. So this is the class info section. The next section, if I click on it, you see it just shifted over again. You have the calendar, and it always starts with the year at a glance. Unlike the Marble Elegance planner, you have the lines available. So if you know that there are some really big milestones in each month, you can go ahead and list them on this page. That could be unit changes, it could be major deadlines, it could be assessments. Whatever you want to put, you can do that here. And now you see we have July through June. And I could click the tabs, and they're fully functional. Okay, so I'm going to go back to July just for this example. All right, so I have entered in just a text box. I was practicing with it earlier, but something that I want to show that is really different from the Marble Elegance planner is that in this one, you do have what I would consider preset weekly layouts. So let's say you wanted to plan for the 4th week in July. You could literally press the 4 and it takes you to that week. And if you can't see them, I do have dots. So even though it is empty, if you're worried about writing in a straight line or if you need a little bit of guidance, they're there to guide you, but they're not so bold where you're annoyed if you don't want to use them. So the week layout looks like it's vertical, and you have goals and you have notes, and the date is at the bottom. So this will be July 22nd through the 26th. It is only Monday through Friday. And I made that choice just considering that when we teach, we're usually given instruction Monday through Friday. I wanted it right there. So again, even if I'm here and I'm like, okay, I want to plan for the 5th week, it'll jump there. So each month is the same. It starts with a general overview of the month. And you see the tabs are changing. If there are 5 weeks, you have 5 tabs. If there are 4 weeks, there are 4. Just like in the Marble Elegance planner, the calendar does include holidays. So if I were to go to September, I would see the holidays for September, like Labor Day, and I also have when the season changes. So the first day of fall is the 22nd. So you could include that in lessons and crafts for your students. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to look at the checklist. So this template is a little different from the Marble Elegance, and so throughout this video I will mention little things because I want to make sure that when you purchase a planner, you're getting the one that you truly need and desire. So you see that you have the first checklist layout. This one has reminders, contact, clean, prep, task, and then the second one is blank. So let's say you really don't need those sub labels, you can have these, and it's blank and you could customize it however you would like, along with the lines on the right. So as I entered the checklist section, you see now my tabs have changed on the side again, and so they're focused on task, which were the first 2 sheets, and then you have the daily checklist where we go back to the copy cut file called email, create, grade, plan, and you can always write the week at the top so you know the day, or the week at the top so you know exactly what day you need to do these things. And then you also have weekly. Okay, so the last section is the notes section, and it has the same sheets as the marble planner when it comes to this section. As you see, the tabs are here. You have your meetings tab, so it will take you here. And as you attend meetings, you can copy paste and enter them in as you go. The next one is the professional development, parent conferences, and then you get into your lines, and I give you a few, your dots, and then your blank. I used my app Over, and I created some stickers because this planner, unlike the Marble Elegance, it does not come with an instruction booklet and it does not come with a sticker booklet. But I wanted to show you guys quickly how you could create stickers that fit you and include them in your planner. So I created little boxes that I wanted to use in my weekly planning sheet. And I have language arts and social studies because those are the two content areas I'll be teaching next year. Something that's really big for writing is my author's corner. So if I'm planning out the writing prompt, I want to put that underneath there. And then novel study, I can always put the book and then what pages and what questions I want to ask during class discussion. And then something that is really important for me is to remind myself of deadlines. So I created these stickers that I wanted to use. And then, just to show you, it's not cut off, even though it looks like it is. I have a little notebook, so that could be for a picture if students need their interactive notebook or whatever have you. I just chose cute school related things. The pencil could be for writing, the globe could be for social studies, and then 6 of course would be for my 6th graders and 5 would be for my 5th graders. So these are just some quick fun stickers that I chose to use for this planner. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to press the edit. I'm going to get my lasso, and I want to lasso the number 5. And I want to be careful not to cut anything off. I hold it, take screenshot, I'm going to press the little arrow and press copy. Now I want to go to, and it's just a quick tutorial, I want to go to my class roster sheet because remember I said I was going to have one with a 5 and one with a 6. So I'm going to hold it and do paste. Now there is white behind it. I will have a tutorial on another app that you can purchase, and it allows you to get rid of any white spaces, almost to make the image transparent. But for right now, that's not really gonna bother me. I want to put this 5 right here, maybe just a little smaller. Okay, and now it's a little crooked, so I'm gonna use my finger. And if you don't have a pencil, it's not the end of the world, I promise. Okay, so there we go. So now I know that this is for my 5th graders, and then I can go up here. Remember, I need to do another one, so I'm gonna select, copy, great, done, close. I'm gonna go to add, paste page. So now I have 2. So this is my 5th grade roster, this is my 6th grade roster. I can click the image. I don't want 5 on this one, so I'm gonna go back. And again, I could use my tabs, but honestly the squares is like the quickest way for me. So now I'm going to lasso the 6, and it's kind of close, so what I may do is make it, there we go. And you can manipulate the screen, make it large, make it small, hopefully it works. Yay, boom. Okay, and now I'm gonna hold it, again. Yeah, there we go. Copy. We're good. And so now I can go back to my class roster sheet. Really simple, and it's creative. I mean, I'm not using the black and white planner. I'm actually using the marble one, but I wanted to show you that even if you don't get the marble planner because it's not your style, or you really don't know if you're that tech savvy, even with this one, if you want stickers, you can create them. If you want to add pages, or not use certain things, you can definitely do that. That's the beauty in digital planning. So again, I'm going to shrink, and I'm going to move. Boom. So now I have a 6. So I have 5th grade class roster, 6th grade class roster. So now I'm going to show you how I use those stickers. I'm going to click calendar. Let me get out of edit mode. And I personally, yes, I could write. I could put, okay, I got my pen, and I'm going to zoom in. I love this little box. I'm going to move my page up. In August, I know the first day for teachers to report is, actually I want to use my highlighter really quick just to make it fun. All right, so I'm going to use blue. The first day for teachers to return is the 1st. I don't need this, so I'm going to turn that off. All right, the first day for teachers to return is the 1st, so I did that. And students are actually going to return on the 12th. Isn't that something? Okay. And what I'm just going to do with my pen to make it a little specific, moving it up just a bit right here, I would put 1 teachers return. Okay, and it's there. And 12, and I know my handwriting isn't the best, students return. Now honestly, this handwriting really bothers me, so I'm gonna go to here, and I'm just gonna make something up really quick. I personally like to use the text box. That's like my best friend, because I really am slightly OCD when it comes to education, and I like for everything to always look neat and put together. So I want to go, I'll just go here with my text box. I already know that we're gonna have a dojo party, dojo celebration, and it will probably be on the we'll just go with the 13th for right now. That's a Friday. Yeah, 3, boom, boom, and close. All right, so I know that's going to be the 13th. I don't like it running over like that, so I'm going to use my finger, move it over, boom. So when you look at that, and I'll zoom in, that will bother me. I don't mind the blue and the red. That's fine. That's cool. Okay, but this looks much neater. And then again, I could get my highlighter, and I could highlight this day because it's important. Okay, so I've shown you how I created, I haven't showed you how to create the stickers, but I imported that image. I'm gonna go now out of edit, and I want to plan in August. So check this out. Let's look at August together really quickly. I'm gonna do it like that. So now I can see all of August, and I know that students are coming back on the 12th. So I want to plan for the 2nd week. Here we go. And I need my stickers, so I would go to the last page. And I need to lasso language arts. Oh, look at that shaky hand. Okay, hold it. Copy. Okay, now I have it. Go back to the circles, the squares, and I'm ready for August. Now I could have went to calendar and pressed August. All that is fine, but yeah, I don't mind this. And I am on this week. Boom. All right, so I'm gonna zoom in just a little bit. Okay, so there's my image. It's way too big. Make it small. It does have a white background. I'm not too bothered with that. And now I could write, but I'm going to use my text box. So it's the first day of school. I would put introduce dear and what else is something that we might do on the first day? We'll just leave that for right now. So dear time is drop everything and read, if you don't know. And then again, I could go, and then for author's corner, I would definitely explain what that is, because they have probably never heard of it, given I made it up. Going back, and now it will be even easier to spot it because it's already something on it. So you can even see the 5 and the 6 on that page for my class roster, and then you can get to August and boom, there it is. All right. So you don't need an Apple Pencil, touch, paste, and there we go. And you could make it even. So we have language arts, introduce dear time on the first day of school. We are going to create a little bullet. Explain. Author's corner. And expectations. What's my expectation while you're in this? Okay, now if this was too big, you can make it smaller like that, or you can expand it like that. It's just up to you. Let's see if it'll fit. It slightly fits, so we'll leave it. Okay, so I'm gonna come out, and there you go. So I could do that for the other subjects, but something that's also good to know, now that it's on this page, I could literally paste. Like I could lasso. Oh, I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. I'm just gonna lasso this. Copy. Paste. Okay, so now that is there. And so I could simply just erase and change, or if I was going to do this every day, if it was routine, I could do it that way as well. So I hope you enjoyed this quick walkthrough and tutorial on how to personalize it and make it effective to fit you. Also know that for every purchase, 30% goes to a nonprofit called My Teacher's Keeper. You can check out more information about the planner and the organization. The links will be in the description box below. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you guys soon with more information on how to utilize digital planning in the upcoming school year. Continue to have a great day, and always tick on, guys.